Hey, guess where I'm going tonight? If you're a fan, you can probably tell. I'm going to see Harry Styles in concert for the very first time, solo, in Chicago, October 13th. So if you came, let's party. I have pit tickets by some miracle. I'm expecting kind of chaos. I'm expecting to be overstimulated. I'm the type of person to get overstimulated, but I just figured I should do a fit check. So I got this suit, the 70s like flare from Jaded London online. I got it literally like 2 years ago, back when I was getting those unemployment checks every week. And this came out and I was like, I need to have it. This is the first time wearing it ever. And it didn't even really fit that well. Like this could barely close when I first got it, so now it fits perfectly, thank God. I have my makeup, high, earrings, stuff. I don't know where they're from. And then my boots are from Nasty Gal. Hi. And yeah, and that's what we're doing. I am pretty nervous. I am. I don't know if I'm gonna make any friends, but I am excited. I do wish that I got to see Harry earlier, because sorry to Harry's House fans, but I love the album, but like it to me doesn't compare at all to Fine Line or his self-titled, so still love them. I can't wait to see Cinema, can't wait to see Satellite, and those are kind of the only two from this one that I'm like super excited to see. I think just for me, I'm bummed about the fact that he doesn't sing Fine Line anymore, because that's my favorite song. So, you know, I'm still gonna try to make the most of it. I know he's still gonna sing some goodies, and I'm hoping that his outfit slays, because we wouldn't want me to upstage him. You wouldn't want us to upstage him, although it tends to happen a lot. Sorry, not sorry, but come on now. I'm kind of scared that I'm gonna overheat in this. I can take this off and like, I probably will, because I literally, this is how high I can lift my arms. If I like, there we go. So if I have it open, I'll be able to actually like dance around. And I'm not too concerned about being close front. I'm more concerned about having enough room to dance, because I just want to enjoy my time. So yeah. This is the fit. Wish me luck, because I have literally no idea how it's going to go. I'm a little bit scared. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to find parking. We'll see. But yeah, so I will be vlogging this experience and talk to you afterwards.
Incredibly special to me. I hope the one day will be a little bit special to you as well. Thank you for being here tonight to sing with us. This is fantastic. Okay. Again, over here first. You. What's your name? What's your name? You. Gabby. Gabby, your sign says, my dead dog loved you. We like to keep the mood up here at Le Montour. You know, are you okay? What's your dog's name? Rusty. How long ago did you lose Rusty? 2 years ago. We're very sorry. Can we get a gentle clap, please, for Rusty? We send you our well wishes, us, the people of Chicago. We hope you're okay. What's your name? Annie. Your sign says newly divorced. There's another divorce. How newly divorced? 2 months. The people of Chicago love divorce, apparently.
Hey y'all, so I'm coming at you the morning after, and there's so much to say about last night. I totally forgot to video my initial reaction. I was just too distracted by everything. But it was really good. It was a great time. I really had a lot of anxiety actually before leaving to go because I didn't really know the party situation, didn't know if I should take a Lyft, didn't know if I should drive there, and didn't want to show up too early because I didn't want to be standing by myself. So sorry for the noise, by the way. And I'm not the most social person. So even though I've gone to concerts by myself before, this was an entirely new experience because, it's all these girls around my age with their besties. But I got to the pit, I got parking, a-okay. Got there a little bit into Jessie Ware's set, which she was great. There's actually a few people already there also by themselves. So I made a friend, which I did not expect. As you see in my videos, loved her. Like, she came up to me, complimented what I was wearing, complimented what she was wearing. She looked so good. And we took each other's photos, you know, and we spent the entire concert together, like dancing together, talking, laughing. Unlike me, she's seen him more than once. She's from Canada, so she saw him in Toronto. Yeah, we were just like hyping each other up. We were in the back, like basically the back of the pit, but the back of the pit was still so close. I didn't feel at all like I wasn't close enough. And being in the back of the pit meant we actually had room to like dance around. That was one thing I noticed actually. One critique that y'all need to change is that because I was in the back, I could see the rest of the audience, right? Like at least in the pit and like around me, but specifically in the pit. I could see everyone in front of me, and like there was not enough dancing. There's not even enough movement. There was a lot of just standing and maybe like holding a phone up. And like me and the rest of the people who were in the back with us, we're all like going crazy and ham and just like vibing. And I'm always like that at every single concert I ever go to because I physically can't just like stand still when music's playing, especially music I like. And so y'all gotta get your asses up and dance. You're already standing, might as well pop a fucking move. Because I was surprised. I thought every single person, and maybe this was just the audience that we had, but I really thought that every single person was just gonna be going ham, and that just wasn't the case. People in the stands were good though. It was just in the pit. I'm like, you're in the pit, babe. You're in the pit. Go crazy. But it was good. Harry wore a decent outfit. He didn't look like a Dr. Seuss character, which I really appreciated. It was toned down, pink pants, black and white checkered shirt. Great. Good combo, not too many colors, not too many patterns. And the rest of the band dressed in all black, and they were awesome too. I loved seeing them as well in person. I was glad that he did sing at least some songs, even though they were all of like the singles and stuff from the last albums. I think that was my biggest critique, in which I probably should have expected, so it's not really anything against Harry or whatever, but I want to hear She live. I want to hear Only Angel. I want to hear To Be So Lonely. Like, I want to hear those songs. I don't need to necessarily hear Watermelon Sugar. I don't need to necessarily hear What Makes You Beautiful. I spent, you know, my entire childhood hearing that live. No disrespect against it, obviously, but like, for me, there's just other songs that I would have rather heard that he didn't play, and that was kind of a bummer for me because I really don't expect him to ever play them live again. I don't know when he would ever play Meet Me in the Hallway, Woman. When will I ever hear that live? I don't know, because will he ever play those songs live again? As long as he's still putting out album after album and making every tour about that one album. So for me, I was a little confused because I didn't actually know that this leg was basically just based around Harry's house. I thought it was going to be just more of a mix, and it just wasn't. But like, I still had a great time. I got down. Thank God he played Kiwi, and he played Sign of the Times and Golden, and those are definitely some of my favorites, even if they're, you know, singles. Another thing, so I don't want to be one of those people, but I'm gonna be one of those people real quick. So there was a moment I feel like me and him had, but like, it could have been all in my head, but I'm gonna share it with you anyways because I'm choosing to believe it's true. He was introducing the band and like having everyone cheer for each member, and I think it was like for Mitch, and I was in the back, had my hand raised, and I was like snapping. I was just snapping away, and I was the only one. Okay, like that's important to the story. Like, I was in the back, right? So I can see the entire pit. I can see if anybody else was snapping away. And he looks like right in my direction, but it's like I was far enough away where I wasn't 100% sure that he was actually making eye contact with me, but it was right in my direction. But you know, it could have been like someone in front of me. Anyway, it was in my direction, and he like goes, he's like, and I'm like, but then as soon as he does it, a handful of people in front of me, way in front of me, start snapping back at him. And I'm like, wait, were they snapping? And he said that, or like, was I, you know what I mean? But I'm choosing to say that I was the only one because none of them did it ever again. And I kept snapping because my hands weren't free. Like, I was holding my phone in my other hand the entire time, so I couldn't really clap. I'm deciding that that was a moment. I'm deciding that he saw me snapping away, and he thought that was funny, and he did like a little thing, and I was like, yeah, and that was like a little moment. I'm just gonna say that because I really don't understand like how it could have been towards anybody else. There wasn't anybody else doing it, and he literally looked right at me. But again, I'm gonna overthink about it. Well, I overthought about it in the moment because I was just like, well, I'm in the back. There's a bunch of people in front of me he could have been looking at instead. But I really do think it was me. I'm choosing to be the main character in that moment. But a great thing about me going is that there was a time that if I was gonna go to a Harry Styles concert, it was gonna be a whole thing. I was gonna be so enamored with him in a way that was heart-wrenching. You know what I mean? You see him and you're just like, oh my God, in love, and you just wanna be noticed by him. And I didn't care. I know it kind of seems like I cared from that one story, but if that never happened, I wouldn't have cared. I was like very indifferent towards him the entire time, but I liked that. I liked that he came out and it wasn't like, oh my God, my idol. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but like for me, I've been in periods where I've been infatuated with this man and it's hell. I hated the way I was feeling just because it was just like, this is a person who doesn't know who I am. I don't even really know who they are, truly. And why am I so infatuated with this person? And I hate it. And like, it's a man, for crying out loud, a white one, an Aquarius one. And I'm like, what's going on here? It was nice because I just came and it wasn't this huge significant thing that it was him. It was like, oh yeah, it's just Harry Styles. And I think that was like a really healthy thing for me personally to have been in that mindset. You know, like even now I'm just like, okay, that was a fun concert, and like going on with my day. For me, for my mental health, that was like a big milestone for me to be feeling like that, because there would have been times where, you know, I'm fucking crying over him because of who he's dating. It's not like that anymore for me. And it's taken so much time for it to not be like that for me. I'm so sorry I'm shaking so much, by the way. But it made the whole concert more enjoyable, I think, because I could just let go and like do my own thing, and I wasn't caring whether he was gonna notice me or anything. If he does, cool, like he did. And if he doesn't, also cool. Does that make any sense? I'm trying to like not be all pick me or whatever. I'm just saying that it was just good because I do see him just as a person. I don't really see him as like the love of my life that I'll never have. And to me, that was like a big deal to be able to see him in person for the first time and not be in that headspace and just enjoy the concert as it is and then move on with my life. But yeah, overall, the concert was great. He's a great performer. I mean, that's no secret, right? Who knows? I might see him again, might not. I really love the environment. It's such a different environment from any concert I've gone to. Just like with everyone dressing up and everyone's really friendly. Super good vibes all around, like the entire time. I would understand why people would want to go multiple times in a tour, which how do y'all have that money? Beats me, but like good for you. But I would understand, like for me, I would want to go back, not so much for Harry, love him, but like it would be more for the environment. It would be to get the chance to dress up again. It'd be to get the chance to meet people again, and just, you know, it just so happens that Harry Styles is singing all his songs in the background of that experience. But yeah, who knows? But I'm just glad that I saw him once. That was kind of the goal, to just see him at least once in my lifetime, because you never know. You never know. But yeah, so that was my time and my little review. If any of you guys were there, I hope you guys had the best time of your lives. It was great. I almost lost my credit card. I lost a nail. Good times. Am I right? If you like this video, please give it a like. Comment your favorite experience, what song you loved for him to perform. Where were you if you went to the concert? Like, where were you sitting? Were you in the pit? How was your experience? And as always, subscribe or don't. I cannot make you, but I would love it if you did. I will see you guys later. Bye.